Okay, Donald, so we're going to look at number 22. We did number 15 and 21 on that last page of that Google Doc that I sent you. It's 9.3. So you don't have to do 15 or 21 because we did those together when I did that Google Meet with you and your mom. Okay, so here let's look at 22. This will give you another example, okay? So we have z squared plus z plus 4z cubed plus 4z squared, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to look for like terms and we are going to underline them. So I have z squared, z is my base, the 2 is my exponent, base exponent. Well, this has the same base, doesn't have the same exponent, so they aren't alike. I cannot combine them. 4z cubed, I have a z, but I don't have the same exponent. I can't combine those. If I come to this one, here I have a z and I have a 2. Those are alike. So 4z squared and z squared, those are like, I can combine them. I can add those two together. So I'm going to get 5z squared. I'm going to bring everything else down exactly how it is. Okay? So now I'm going to look. Do I have anything else that's alike? Nope. This z has a 2 with it. This z doesn't have anything with it. This z has a 3 with it. So nothing else is alike. This is as far as we can take this problem. That is our answer. We technically should write it. The exponent that has the greatest value should come first. So we should write our answer as 4z cubed plus 5z squared plus z for the final answer, okay? So there's that one. Now, if we look at 24, what we have to do with number 24 is use distributive property. So whenever you have a number outside parentheses, touching parentheses, there's no sign between the parenthesis and the number. Like there's no addition or subtraction sign here. That means multiplication. That means we need to multiply this number by each term inside the parentheses. So we're going to take 1/4 times 16. Then we're going to take 1/4 times 4p. Okay. When we multiply by 1/4, that is the same thing as dividing by 4. Do you remember that? I hope you remember that, Donald. Say, yep, I remember, Mrs. Eccles, because you're such an amazing teacher. I would never forget that. Thanks, Donald. It's great. Okay, so 1/4 times 16 is the same thing as divided by 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. I'm going to write that down. My plus sign comes down. And then 4 divided by 4 is 1, which is 1p. That's the answer. Okay? So that's 22 and 24. Okay, Donald, we're going to look at number 28. Okay, this is the one where you have to find a perimeter. So we're going to do this one, and you're going to have to do the other one on your own. It's a little harder, okay? So what they want us to do for 28 is to find the perimeter of this rectangle. And when we think perimeter, remember, that is adding up all around the outside. Okay, so we're just adding. So what we're going to add is 3x minus 1 millimeter plus 6 millimeters plus 3x minus 1 millimeter plus 6 millimeters. So I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write 3x minus 1 millimeter plus 6 millimeters plus 3x minus 1 millimeter plus 6 millimeters. Okay, so I wrote all 4 down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to combine like terms. Well, I have a 3x here, and I have a 3x here. Okay, so 3x plus 3x, they're alike. That's going to be 6x. Okay, everything else comes down exactly as it is. So it's going to be minus 1 millimeter plus 6 millimeters minus 1 millimeter plus 6 millimeters. Okay, so now I have to look at my millimeters, right? So I'm going to combine them. So -1 plus 6. Well, if you drew a number line or you pop that in a calculator, you would get 5, a positive 5, okay? So positive 5 minus 1 is 4, okay? And then 4 plus 6 is 10. So we're going to bring down our 6x, and then we're going to add 10 millimeters to it. That is the perimeter of that rectangle, okay? I hope that's helpful. So that's just combining like terms. I want you to finish that last page in that Google Doc that I sent to Mrs. Petrosky. It is 9.3. When you get those finished, and I want your work to look nice and neat, like mine. Your one right underneath the other, showing me that you combine the terms. That's what I want to see, okay? Please do that, and then have your mom or you email it to me. You're capable of doing that. Take a picture and email it to me, and then we'll go from there, and I can make you another video to get the rest of those problems done that were sent, okay? Thanks for working hard. I really do appreciate it. Okay, thanks. Bye.